We had a lot of news from Gamescom 2022, with tons of RPGs coming our way next year, but don't worry as there are still some great titles for us to enjoy before the year is out. Last month our #1 pick went to the mysterious Plague Doctor Corvus, who uses not only deadly feathers as daggers but wields plague weapons in Thymesia. This month we have Souls-like flavours to look forward to, strategy involving war-torn fantasy as well as some Darkest Dungeon inspiration with some circus flair, so sit tight as we go through this month's top RPGs of September 2022. Honourable mention, Circus Electrique. This entry dives into an alternate steampunk version of 19th century London in Circus Electrique. Known for the greatest show on earth featuring an array of performances including strongmen, escape artists and more. One night however the people of London are overrun by the maddening, making all inhabitants turn into bloodlust killers. That is with the exception of the circus performers who remain unaffected by this violent curse, making them unlikely heroes in these strange circumstances. In this Darkest Dungeon-esque side-scroller, players will choose from 15 classes total with a choice of 4 to fill your team. Pick from the likes of the human cannibal or even an illusionist to take on the maddened Londoners. Each has their own character sheet which is complete with preferred events, chemistry when it comes to teammates, as well as skills to attack the enemy team. Special conditions such as weather also play a part in turn-based combat. The game's Victorian charm adds to the bright visuals with steampunk style. Put on the best show there is by using performers' abilities as attacks, and maybe you can save the world. After all, the show must go on. Circus Electrique releases on September 6 for PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Switch. At number 5, Made in Abyss, Binary Star Falling into Darkness. It's time to put your Explorer hat on and spelunking gear, as Made in Abyss, Binary Star Falling into Darkness will have you setting off on your own adventure in an original story. You can also dive into the story base on the anime to relive the series in the Hello Abyss mode, complete with fully voiced lines from the anime cast. Uncover the power of the Curse of the Abyss in this action RPG. Players will explore the Abyss running into primeval creatures. Being a cave explorer means having the right tools for the job. This includes a range of melee weapons including pickaxes and hatchets. There's also ranged weapons such as bows for picking off targets from afar, as well as guns. Weapons will also gain wear and tear after much use, meaning they will eventually break. Adding further challenges to your perilous journey are status effects. These can be wrought on by monsters you find deep in the caves. They will affect everything from poison to injuries that can affect your mobility. Returning to the surface will also cause both physical and mental tolls, so it looks like it will be an interesting twist in this game mode, as maybe there will be some risk and reward for delving deeper and deeper. Made in Abyss, Binary Star Falling into Darkness will release on September 2nd for PlayStation 4, Switch and PC via Steam. At number 4, Soulstice. Next up is the tale of two siblings, sisters who have been reborn as Chimera to face the evils of the Holy Kingdom of Kedis. The world is now prey to horrifying creatures from the Veil. Wraiths, corrupted and possessed, all walk the earth in search of those who they can consume. Those infected will turn to husks of their former selves, attacking the living, leaving no one alive. Sisters Briar and Lute are given a second life in order to stop these abominations. Using their speed and strength, players use their abilities to fight as a duo. Lute possesses otherworldly powers due to being but a ghost, and Briar takes up the heavy lifting with more physical capabilities, working together to touch the immaterial world and the physical. Players can experience fast-paced and visceral combat, which is more akin to Devil May Cry. Expect boss fights to put you on the edge of your seat with the use of ethereal powers and powerful melee attacks at your fingertips, as well as more aerial moves. Soulstice will release on September 20th for PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. At number 3, Valkyrie Elysium. Inspired by Norse mythology, Valkyrie Elysium is the long-awaited sequel, this time an action RPG, the first in the series. Taking on the role of Valkyrie, she is awakened by Odin, who uses his last strength to bring her to Midgard. She is tasked with saving souls and redeeming the world. The title is set in the world of Ragnarok, taking place at the end times, with the last hope relying on a lone Valkyrie entrusted with the last strength of the Allfather. The title will include classic Valkyrie series elements such as Einherjar, spirits of fallen warriors that can be recruited to fight alongside you in battle. The combat makes use of the divine arts and combo systems, letting Valkyries soar through the air, striking from above. Fans of the series will recognise the inspired moves and combo systems from the franchise in Elysium. The high-speed battles lets Valkyrie unleash powerful attacks, working alongside her Einherjar warrior, who can give elemental bonuses, as well as wield bows and dual blades. You can also upgrade weapons, skills, and Einherjar divine arts combos to suit your playstyle. As previously mentioned, Elysium is a sequel to Valkyrie Profile. Valkyrie Profile, Lenneth the turn-based RPG, is included in the PS4 and PS5 deluxe bundles. Valkyrie Elysium is releasing on September 29th for PS4 and PS5, with a PC launch releasing on November 11th. At number 2, the DioField Chronicle. The real-time strategy RPG The DioField Chronicle follows a group of elite mercenaries called the Blue Fox set in a medieval-inspired world. The Blue Fox is comprised of 4 leaders, each with their own backstory. In the Kingdom of Alatain, an ongoing war has been raging. Fighting for honour, players will need to make tough decisions throughout, affecting characters and their spanning relationships with each other. When it comes to battle, players can control several characters at a time, assign a leader, and different unit positions. Each had their own class, including Soldier, Cavalier, Sharpshooter, and Magicka, with different tactics to be used in battle. For example, use soldiers to goad enemies using shields and high HP to protect other allies. There is an abundance of customization, from skill point allocation to equipment used for each of your units. Weapons also come in different rarities, with rarer options giving better attributes, skills, as well as abilities. You will need to improve your units, making the right choice for your strategies, especially when it comes to combat. DioField's engaging combat, deep battle systems, dioramic art style, and equipment integration will be great for real-time strategy lovers. The DioField Chronicle will release on September 22nd for PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch. At number 1, Steelrising. When you think of the French Revolution, you may not think of mechanical robots. Steelrising features a rather different retelling of history in this action RPG featuring King Louis XVI's automaton army as he tries to stop the French Revolution from happening in Paris in 1789. Queen Marie Antoinette is sent away to be kept safe, but after a long absence of news about her husband and children, she employs one of her own law machines called Aegis to aid her in finding out the extent of the king's destruction. Aegis is an automat not like the others. Unlike her mechanical counterparts, they can speak and even use reason. Is this machine originally built to dance, able to stop King Louis's reigning madness? Explore the city being the Queen's eyes and ears with the main mission and side quests to take on. Face a variety of robotic enemies, deadly creations that are armed with swinging and rotating arms, flamethrowers, and other nightmarish attachments. Customize Aegis for battle, choosing class type, playstyle, and more. Wield armoured fans to execute quick critical attacks with options for chain hits. Block, dodge, and even use flame grenades to get the job done. Even options to augment their body with tools such as grappling hooks to get around. Steelrising will be released on September 8th for PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. That's a wrap for the top RPGs of September. Did I miss your favourite September release? What games are you looking forward to most this year? Please let us know in the comments below.